Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. So we are going to work on attacking off of defensive positions, meaning we're going to work off of attacks off of I guess you could consider to be escape positions or positions you should be escaping from. Now, it does matter. Especially in Jiu-Jitsu, we're always looking for position before submission. However, there are times when setting up some sort of offense and use it as your escape is a very useful tool. But you can also try to set up your attacks, like if it's a last ditch effort, like I'm gonna get tapped or I'm gonna get I'm just getting completely dominated and I don't know what to do. Sometimes you can try to set up an attack, and like I said, well, I didn't say they are lower percentage attacks for sure, but it's nice to have something to be able to at least try every now and again to try to get out of a position. So we're going to start from side control here. Chelsea's going to get her position. So one of the first submissions that I learned from side control bottom is it's a little bit tricky. I'm not an expert on it by any stretch of the imagination, but it does work. I have had it done to me a few times with a really great success. Made my elbow pop a couple of times, so it works really well. So from my bottom position here, remember I want to establish my frames. So from here, what I need to do is I need to get my head away from this arm or out underneath this arm. And oftentimes what I can do is I can, not oftentimes, but on occasion what I can do is I can kind of dip my head. At the same time I'm going to dip my head, I'm going to move my frames out and look to grab a hold of his arm. So my hand that's underneath the chin is going to grab her wrist. And my hand that's underneath, or excuse me, on the hip here, or my wrist or forearm that's on the hip here, I'm actually going to loop. I'm going to catch underneath her arm, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. So I dip my head out, reach, grab a hold of the wrist, and then I connect right here. Now, I cannot sit right here because all Chelsea has to do is sit up, and now all of a sudden everything is taken away. So when I get to this position here, I have to scoot my hips out and away, and I'm going to turn back towards my partner. So I scoot my hips out and away, and then I turn back towards my partner, and I get my tap. So this works best when you do it fast. However, when you are first starting to drill it, it is a really good idea to do it slowly. Because this is a very fast, like when you turn over really quick, that's what made my elbow and my shoulder pop, is people going really fast with this. I mean, that's what the submission is. So just when you're drilling it, just make sure you're being careful with your partner here. All right, so from here, frame up. I need to scoot my head. I need to get my head. Basically, I need to expose this wrist right here for this hand. So there's a variety of ways I can do this. I can bump up into her, I scoop my head down on the escape. I then reach and grab here. From right here, I turn back in, and I get my tap. Like I said, it's a lower percentage. It's a lower percentage move. However, when you do catch it, you can absolutely pop a shoulder and get your partner to tap pretty quickly. Yeah, okay, so when you anytime you want to frame up into me, you got to use your hips. You can't just push off with your arms, because if somebody bigger than you, just pushing off with your arms is going to do absolutely nothing. So you got to use your whole body. So you want to bridge up into me using your hips. Then as you're scooting out and away, that's when you duck your head. Cool? Cool.
Can I use both hands to do it?
No. So this hand reaches for my wrist. This hand loops under my elbow. Do you understand?
Sure.
Okay.
Here?
So you have to when I let's so this hand has to grab your wrist. This hand's gonna loop around this arm. You're not gonna do this. That's not gonna work. So when you do it, you have to scoot here. I'm out. Reach for the wrist. Palm up. Follow me?
Yes.
Reach around the arm, grab a hold.
Okay.
Then from right here, I turn back in. Cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Palm up. Reach over. Something's not right. Here, reach over. Yep, right there. Now turn it over. That's it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Right again.
So if you straighten out your arm, I can't get it then.
Huh?
If you straighten out your arm, it doesn't work then.
Well, we're fine with someone your own size. I'm also taller than you, so if I straighten out my arm, it messes everything up for you. But
Okay.
you're not, I mean, from this position here, my first thought is not straightening my arm to get away from you. My first thought is getting my elbow back towards me.
Okay.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would, like in the defense, if I'm defensively minded from the top, at no point am I going to do this. Anything, no defense in jiu-jitsu includes me extending my elbows away from my chest, right? So we want to keep our elbow. I want to keep my elbows in. Pushing away from you exposes my elbows, which exposes my arms.
Okay.
So I want to come back away.
Okay. You just straightened out your arm when I put it in the back, and that's why I couldn't get it. That's what I was asking.
Oh, okay. All right. So from here. There you go. So remember, feet go away from. Oh, slow down, slow down. So take your grip. Take your grip. Feet go away. Now turn back in. There it is. Much better. Good. Good job. Awesome. Very good. So, like I said, lower percentage move. I have been hit with this before, so if it's something that you drill, your chances of hitting it have improved greatly. Thank you guys very much for joining us today. We are here Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific. We do jiu-jitsu 5 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at noon. We have Chelsea's yoga stream.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. You guys can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Heart and Soul BJJ. Please like and subscribe to this video and to our channel. We definitely appreciate it. And if you would like, we do have a Discord chat. We offer video training, so if you guys want, it's free. Chris would be more than happy to watch you guys train and help you tune up everything, because as you saw, there's a lot of little details and things that that you may just be missing if you're not hitting it as much as you'd like to.
And the purpose of this video is to kind of show real-time kind of troubleshooting and how to do a technique. The idea is that I don't want her to just be able, we don't review this stuff before we do it, because I want her to kind of do it live, because I've said it before, oftentimes there's similar mistakes from everyone. So when she makes mistakes, it's actually, the idea is to be helpful for you, the viewer. Maybe it's a mistake that you're making. If not, you're more than welcome to, I definitely encourage you to make a comment on the video. If you have any questions about anything, I'm more than happy to review something or kind of tune things up a little bit. Yeah, thank you. All right, let's call it. Us.